Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome back to Smash the Record. This is IrregularJinny. I came all the way from Sweden just to play this game, for the most part. You guys might mostly know the first game. The second game is a bit more trickier, a bit more new stuff to the game. You don't have an overpowered ability, which is the windmill slash. In this game, you have shadow clones instead, which is kind of interesting. But I'm not going to talk too much. It's super fast, super short speedrun, so don't blink. It's going to be over real fast. I just want to make a big shout out to StR2016, who I believe still works at Twitch now. Very old school speedrunner who got me into this game alongside Duckfist, who's a very old school speedrunner. I'll let you know. But yeah, following the events of the first game, this guy on the right there is bad guy, whatever. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can. It's a very intense game, so there's not a whole lot of downtime, so I'm gonna talk whenever I'm able to. So basically, the base of this game is like, you learn what all the power-ups are, because all these orbs in the air have set items slash power-ups or just points bags. So a lot of the speedrun is learning what's in what. And there's a whole lot of damage boosting, because you fly a very set distance every time you do it. But the scary thing is, if you're like a pixel off even, pretty much, you fly the wrong way, and that can cause death very instantly. But with the ability of the shadow clones, you can do massive damage to bosses. Let's see if I can get this boss. Oh, dang. And unlike the first game, you can climb up every wall, and it helps to like slash climb, sort of. You turn around and slash. Because normally when you try to jump backwards, oh nice, that was a 1-frame jump by the way. But anyway, normally when you try jump off the wall as you're climbing, you won't get back to the wall as fast. So by slashing, you increase your momentum forward, so you get a little bit of speed as you turn away from the wall and come back to the wall. And if you keep doing that, you'll climb up a little bit faster. And as with the first game as well, you can't trust your sword. You basically sometimes have to, and I quote StR2016 right now, you basically have to punch enemies to even hit him. So this stage also introduces a new thing to the game, which is wind physics. So the wind physics, the wind goes on a timer. It's like about 8 seconds until it stops and then switches again. If I can get this right. This is kind of tricky right here, so I'm gonna focus for a little bit. Ooh, okay, this might still be good. Oh no, that's fine. Because I got hit the wrong way, I couldn't make it past there. You need the wind to even pass, but if you're really fast, you can use the wind and the bullet to damage boost you, so you can get past the gap a lot faster. Let's see here. Okay. And this is what most bosses will look like in the game. Pretty much. Pretty simple. A lot of the game is basically trying to maintain your shadow clones for the most part of the run, pretty much. And another new physics. And, ooh, okay, I jumped a little bit too early. The darkness. There is visual cues for this stage, luckily, so you'll be perfectly fine running through this. As you see, the trees in the back are basically what I use as visual cues to pass through here. Oops. That could have been bad. If I landed on top of there, the left wall, or the wall on the other side, is unclimbable. There are some walls in the game that just ignore your grip, so you can't climb up it. Coming up here to the tower. The soundtrack is amazing in this game. It's probably one of my favorite NES games ever. That was a good damage boost. Let's see if I can get this. Nice. That was a good room. A bit slow, but still pretty good. Thanks to the in-game timer in this game, it's very easy to keep up, you know, if you're on good pace or not with certain rooms and stages. Here, it's very important as with the first game as well, it's very important to maintain your health. You know, have a good check on how much Nimpo you have, because a lot of stuff costs different amount of Nimpo, and you got to keep that in mind when you play this game. See, this room is real. Oh no, I have to die. I have to die because that messed everything up. There's backup for this though. So unlike another thing, unlike the first game, is that when you die, you don't lose half your Nimpo. So you keep your Nimpo amount even if you die. So I can get backup shadow clones in this room, and having full health here is really, really nice. Because that enemy, who used to be a boss in the first game, does a whooping 3 damage on you. I should have enough now. And this is Torizo. Torizo can only be damaged in midair, so he's basically immune to everything. And I think I shot one too early, so I'm not going to be able to kill him. But since he mostly flies around unless I hit him, he's vulnerable in midair still, so I can still damage him. Fire Cave-in. This is a very technical stage, I want to say. The coming up rooms is going to be really hectic and crazy, so I'm going to try to focus for a little bit right here. That's fine. And so the invisible fire wheel here acts like a power star, kind of like Super Mario, so it lasts for like a few seconds. And this room is really finicky, because like if you accidentally grab a different power-up on the way here, you lose your power-up. So I gotta be really careful with how I move in this room. So I think I timed this right if I get this. Nice, I got it. That's really important that I get that one, which means I'll get a perfect damage boost into that door pretty much. So now I want to make sure I keep the invisible fire wheel for the next area. So it's going to be used before the boss room. And this room, this coming up next room is really scary, so I'm going to try to focus a little bit again. Nice, I got it. That's a lot of wiggling and a lot of precise timing to get that. Whew, okay. So I get a backup health right here, get a nice damage boost right there, and then I pick up this ability right here. And slash climbing right there is really useful due to the fact that water pushes you down, so you climb slower if you want to climb normally. A little bit of safety strats in this one. Make sure I don't die, because most of the things in that room, because there's a huge area of death down there, I want to make sure I stay alive. That was good. It's a really weird boss, but as long as you have enough Nimpo and 3 shadows, you should be perfectly fine. Okay, so this room is really tricky. Let's see if I can get it. I only got like 2 shots to do this. Whoa, okay, we good. That was perfect, actually. So, I wanted to make sure that I get the invisible fire wheel on that stage. There's a little clip for you. Oh, I messed up. I jumped off when I had the positioning. Okay, this is kind of finicky right now. Okay, this should be okay as long as I make it over. Nice, that was perfect. Damage boost here. And I want to make sure I damage boost off this guy, and... oh, that's too... no, I'm gonna die. Yeah. When I finally got it, I died. It's fine. There we go. A little bit safely passing through here. And there we go. That stage is done. So 5-2, ice physics. If any of you played a lot of NES games, you know about ice physics. And a lot of people would be a fan of this stage. But it's a really cool stage. Sorry. That has a lot of cool tricks inbuilt to it because of the sliding. That's bad. I want the health. Okay, tricked the bird. That was a 1 frame screen transition right there. Okay. I think. Give me it. Yes, nice. That's good. Gotta be a little bit careful right here. Jump right there, bam, and jump. So far, pretty good. Now we're gonna face the first villain of this game, the one you saw in the beginning of the game, Ashtar. There's been new strats found in this game where you can one-cycle him, which is pretty nutty. I've yet to pick that up yet, because I feel like until I beat my PB, I'm not going to learn the new strats yet. This is a semi-tricky stage. Like, obviously with most things in this game, tiny mistakes leads to death. Want to make sure I get that upgrade ninja skill here, so I get 90 maximum info. See if I can make it through here with the fire wheel. That would save a little bit of time. There are backup strats if I don't make it through here with the fire wheel. That's fine, I guess. Okay, this is kind of scary. Try. No, that's bad. Oh god, that was so unfortunate. I died in the boss transition. That's hilarious. What a place to die. Okay, that's fine. I've never seen that before. I know you can die in stage transitions, but I never expected to die by the door right there. That was hilarious. Okay, so the twins are in every Ninja Gaiden game, so we're gonna see them one more time in this game. If you played it first, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. Pretty easy. The windmill shuriken is not the fastest weapon to kill him with. It's the fire wheel that goes upwards, but it's hard to keep it all the way, as you might have seen. I didn't get it. Okay, I want that. I'm not really sure if that's really doing that. Okay. It's kind of a scary room. There's a lot of animation going on the screen. The green ooze in the back can be kind of confusing sometimes. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe. So I want to make sure that I don't pick up the windmill shuriken, because right here I need the fire wheel. Even if there's a backup right there, I don't want to need to worry about it too much. Okay, coming up to the last act of the game, and the last checkpoint. I'm gonna die here because I don't have enough health for it, but I'm gonna go down here and get this, and then take a death here. Because I'm gonna need full health to get through the last act of the game. We're ready on time, by the way. Because it's almost over. That was a no sound damage. That's interesting. Okay, so 2 more rooms and then it's final boss, pretty much. So I hope the tech crew's ready on time whenever I tell him. Not exactly yet, but very. Okay, that was a bit too close to comfort. I guess that works. And then jump here, perfect. Oh god, this room was godlike. That was so good. So this is the last room before the boss right now. The boss has 3 phases, so it's a pretty tricky boss unless you have all the tools for it. And if you're low on health, there's always a health pickup. I need it fast. Okay, we're good. Ooh, okay. First phase, very simple. It flies around a lot, so it has a weird hitbox. That was perfect. That was really good. I took a bit too much damage, but I should be fine. This is probably the worst phase if you're not very familiar with the game. Wow, I can't believe I dodged that whatever fireball looking thing. Okay, when the timer runs down in game after the boss kill, I'll let you know. Okay. I have to be really careful here. Okay, get ready. Time.
Your time was 13:40.
Wow, that's That's 58 seconds from PB. That's the best run I've had in a marathon in a long time. Oh, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. This game has recently had a huge spur of, you know, like a lot of runners picking it up. I think there was like a mystery game or a blind race, and then a lot of people started picking this game up. It's a really fun game, very technical and very fast-paced, short speed run. It's kind of easy to pick up, but you got like the first playthroughs are always going to be rough. But I'd advise, you know, anybody into speedrunning and classic NES platformers, definitely check out this game and the other two games, of course. It's a cool experience to be able to run this game. Yeah, and again, shout outs to Sinners1, Duckfist. Shout outs to Jimmy Poopins, who has the world record at 10 minutes and 6 or 7 seconds. Yeah, special shout outs to him because he motivates me to keep running this game. And I'm recently got back into it, so hopefully I'll be doing a lot more runs in the future of this. And shout outs to, you know, everybody at this event, the hosts, team, the STR crew, and, you know, Speedruns Live for lending us their stream, and all the other runners out there at this event. So, yeah, I think that's it for me. You can find me on twitch.tv/IrregularJinny, Twitter, IrregularJinny. My YouTube is listed on my Twitch. It's too complicated of a name. Yeah, stay tuned for more awesome runs. And best of luck to the coming up runners. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.